Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Lightforge Draenei Death Knight playthrough. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. Let's head over to the northwest, continue our Feralas questing. We need to slay 10 noxious whelps. We need the Horn of Hate Talon, which is a Harpy, and then we have to kill a bunch of other Harpies in the area. Let's go after the whelps first. Alright, that's it for the whelps. Let's head over to the west, and we'll work on all the Harpy stuff. Alright, so for this one, we got the horn, and we have to use the horn to summon the named enemy. I kind of remember this from Classic Era. I remember not realizing what in the world we were supposed to do to find the named guy. And it turns out you gotta bring the horn up here, and you gotta use the horn. But if you don't notice that you got the horn, and you don't read the quest, you never know. Notice how the in-game tracking doesn't really seem to have a great idea of where the enemies are at. We've been fighting them all over here, and it only circles a different portion of the map. Speaking of in-game tracking, they announced the other day they're actually putting the in-game quest finder and the LFD tool into Wrath of the Lich King Classic, which, you know, while not related to retail, is still pretty cool. Very much looking forward to that. Alright, that is everything done. Let's run them back and turn them in. I'd love to see the RNG behind like what dismounts you in retail and what doesn't. It's really interesting when like one enemy hits you one time and you immediately dismount. I'd love to see like the actual rolls for the checks, like Baldur's Gate 3 style. I'd love to see that like in the combat log. Like what is it checking against? When it goes to determine in retail what can and cannot dismount you and how easily you could be dismounted, what does it check against? Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it is completely random.
Can I assist you? Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure they have like mount equipment that you can actually equip that makes it less likely to get dismounted, which means they probably upped the chance to get dismounted at some point to incentivize people to, you know, buy those items. Chess piece. Awesome. Oh, that looks cool, and we kind of match now. I like it. What's going on with all this stuff? Yeah, this is Dire Maul, right? Dire Maul.
Farewell.
Tears of Stone. This one's not Dire Maul. As you witness, the dragon Yasandre has told us that the tears of the land can seal the portals from which this corruption stems. We didn't actually see that. Though the giants weep no more, these stone hearts must be what Yasandre referred to. We must gather them. Collect 7 stone tears. I don't know why I said stone hearts. Land corrupted. Kill 6 corrupted cliff giants. Okay. And then the others are Dire Maul.
Feel free to browse. Be careful.
Ishnu Allah. May the stars guide you. Farewell. Asha Fela.
Alright, and Arena here has no other quest for us. So, it looks like we're heading back out to the west for Stone Tears and Corrupted Cliff Giants. We have a rare here. Let's go ahead and take out this rare. Very cool looking. And that got us level 28, which gets us back into our talent tree. Increases crit strike chance by 2%. Yeah, that seems pretty integral. Sacrifice your ghoul. I don't really want to. Control undead. I don't really care. Your ghoul's attacks have a chance to apply Enfeeble, reducing the enemy's movement speed by 30% and damage they deal to you. Yes, I think I absolutely have to grab that, even if I'm not doing like a very pet-focused build. That still seems really, really good. So we'll do that. We have the Corrupted Cliff Giants right up here. Let's go take them on. Not sure why our pet despawned there, actually. Apparently this terrain is not passable, which is quite a problem for us at the moment since we've sent our pet in. I'm hoping he can kind of hold his own for a second. Here we go.
Greetings. Farewell. Asha Fela.
Alright, this one wants us to use the tear to seal the portal at the Dream Bow. Bow? Dream Bow.
Goodbye.
It's one of those words you read a lot but don't really often hear pronounced. Ah, that's going to be just north of us, actually. Love the music here. I've really been digging the Cataclysm soundtrack.
I am listening. Del Nadris.
Alright, here we go. Speak with Chandra's Feathermoon at the Feathermoon stronghold in Feralas. This should take us out to the island.
Farewell.
Oh, it doesn't. I wonder if it will fly us out there if she relocated to the mainland.
How may I help?
Interesting. We probably have that flight point, so we can probably just jump the flight. It's like if you want to have an easy way to experience all of the old world, be a Death Knight. Because you're gonna get like basically every flight point. You know, obviously some zones we don't have anything. Like Silithus we have nothing for whatever reason. But yeah, most zones as a Death Knight, you know, you're still gonna have all the flight points, which doesn't make sense the way the game works now. Back when you made a Death Knight back in the day, you were level 58, which was taking you into Outland. So the game kind of assumed the story was that like you had been an adventurer and, you know, you had been raised as a Death Knight. And so it made sense to give you all the flight points in the old world because you had adventured through all of them. But nowadays, you start at like level 8. And especially when you're starting on a new allied race, it doesn't really make sense for you to have all the flight points. But nobody tell Blizz that, because I feel like it's a easy way for people who want to experience the old world content just to fire up a Death Knight and you can literally fly wherever you want. It's made this playthrough really, really easy in that regard. Whereas like anytime I want to go somewhere, we just fly there. But I've talked about it before, I think for subsequent playthroughs, so that we can save some of this content for the actual Cataclysm Classic, we're probably going to quest in like other expansions on other characters. We should probably go ahead and set the Hearthstone here. I don't think we need to have it set anywhere else. Eastern Plaguelands, Fellwood, Netherstorm.
Elune be with you. Goddess watch over you.
Yeah, it looks like they've shifted all their operations over here to the mainland. But there is still a quest over on what remains of the island. So I wonder if we'll get sent over there at some point still. Oh, there she is. What is she wearing? Oh, man. She looks amazing. I've never seen her with this mask. This mask must have been like... This must be her new character model from like the newest incarnation of her. Because I've never seen her with this awesome mask on. Nice. Okay.
I am listening. On your mark. Consider it done.
It's funny to think that, like, in Cataclysm, all of these models are going to be like the classic models still. They're not going to look like this at all.
Goddess
Battle for Sardor. Our settlement here on Sardor Isle was lost to the Haycrest Naga. Overwhelmed by their numbers, we fell back to the mainland. While they coveted their newly gained sandbar, we raised new Feathermoon on the shore and amassed an even greater army. Now the Haycrest will be driven back into the sea. Find our ancient war along the shore. He will take you to the front lines. Ancient of War. Okay. It sounds like a vehicle quest.
On your mark.
Oh, she had some, oh, there was some, like, Worgen chilling behind us that she was also talking to. If I hadn't been first person to stare at her, then we would have seen them. So we don't have a flight point to get us over there. It said speak. I feel like there's like somebody we can click, or she said the Ancient of War. I feel like there's probably a really easy way to get over there. However, I feel like I'm just gonna swim it. Yeah, I might just swim it. She referenced an Ancient of War. I don't see any Ancients. Now, if I looked around a little more, I'd probably see something, but... I think we'll be old school here. And we'll make the 900-yard swim like we would have had to do back in the day. And we'll hope the sea giants leave us alone. Yeah, I'm not sure where their ancient would have been at. Huh. And from what I can tell, it doesn't seem like there are any flight points over there. So we'll be able to hearth back when we're done, so that's the good part. I am kind of excited for the next retail patch, even though it launches at like a really bad time for me to like actually jump into the endgame content. I'm excited for some of the changes that are going to happen to like leveling. The cool thing is like in the future when we take characters into Dragonflight content, we'll be able to get bonus experience and interact with some of the endgame events like the Dream Surges and stuff. Like any zone where there is an active Dream Surge going on, we'll be able to benefit from like additional XP on our characters. And I believe we'll also be able to get loot from like the mini bosses and stuff that spawn. Similar to, if you guys remember how the Legion invasions were. Back right, I think it was like right before Legion, like the second incarnation of them, where you can kind of take your alts into the zones where there was a Legion invasion and you can collect loot and like a bunch of experience killing the mini bosses. I think that's going to be a fun way to take like multiple characters through Dragonflight content, because obviously like just doing the MSQ and stuff over and over again to get characters from 60 to 70 is probably going to get really, really boring for a lot of people. So being able to do world quests and world events and stuff like that to level up is probably going to keep it fresh for us as we level multiple characters. My goal is to get every class to max level, so that could really help with that.
What?
All right, yeah, see, it's these Worgen that she was talking to. Oh, we have a return here. Maybe by doing this, we'll learn who we were supposed to talk to there.
On your way. Move it.
Hatecrest forces kill 10 Hatecrest Naga.
Off you go.
And General
Careful
Skasesh
out there.
slay him and take his head. I don't know why we can't just kill him. We gotta take his head.
On your way.
Alright, let's go. They have so much aggro on their NPCs that they're fighting that I yanked him and he ran right back to the NPC he was fighting, so we're gonna have to tackle these guys one at a time, it seems. It's funny, it showed his head in a bag. Like, instead of showing, like, a decapitated head, it literally put it into a bag. It's a quest item now. I don't even actually have it in my inventory. That's the other strange part. Huh. Alright, the question now is, can I find the NPC that can port us back? That is the question now. It was the Worgen lady. She was down by the beach, I think. Yeah, here she is. Tombre.
Quickly, quickly.
Alright, so she flies us back. This should tell us where the actual, like, flight guy was, or the ancient she talked about. This should take us right there, I would assume. Okay, yep, we just had to talk to the Hippogriff Master. Yeah, that's weird. I could have swore the quest said talk to our Ancient of War to join the front. But in reality, it's just the flight person. Huh. Maybe I totally misread it. You guys will let me know.
The sentinels stand ready. Goddess, watch over you. On your mark.
Alright, what is next? A highborn mage named Estelon, estranged from his surviving brothers, has built a tower to the east where he trains young night elves in arcane magic. Were it not for Lady Tyrande's recent mercy towards his kind, his execution would be my duty under the law. He will be watched closely, but I will not deny aid to my sentinels simply out of pride. I've sent Sylvia ahead to the Tower of Estulon to begin an offensive against the ogres infesting the nearby forest. So was Cataclysm the expansion that they let Night Elves be mages? Because yeah, she was like, oh, normally we'd have to go kill him, but recently Tyrande was like, it's cool. So I'm assuming that like Cataclysm was when they let Night Elves be mages. For some reason I thought it was like way later than that. For some reason I thought it wasn't until like Legion that Night Elves could be mages. But apparently I'm way wrong. Alright, for this one we need to get to the road. We are heading down to the... over to the east and a little bit south. Actually, there's a flight point. And I bet we have it.
Elune Adore. Be careful.
It's kind of funny to think that even if we were to do these exact zones again in the actual Cataclysm launch, the experience that we're going to have, kind of like both visually and physically, is going to be different. A lot of the enemy models and NPC models are not going to look like this, because these are all like recent models. And obviously we're not going to have all the flight points.
Hello.
Let's see. Use Tessina's whistle to recall 3 Feathermoon wisps.
May the stars guide you.
Okay. Feathermoon wisps.
Don't waste my time. Move it. Off you go.
Okay, she's got a lot of stuff for us dealing with the
On
ogres.
your way.
Kill 16 Gorduni ogres in the high wilderness. That sounds familiar.
There.
At least they're not like broken out by type, you know, like shaman, warlocks, etc.
Move it.
Collect a Gorduni orb from a Gorduni warlock.
Off
Okay.
you go. Move it.
And report to Adela at Shadebow.
Careful out there.
That is a breadcrumb. Let's see what Vestia here has for us. Look for the lost apprentice in the Dark Mist ruins. One of the students I was teaching has gone to explore the Dark Mist ruins to the south by himself. I warned him that it was too dangerous, but he was too excited to listen. I had spoken with him earlier about an amulet that is concealed within the ruins. Now I fear he may have run off in search of it. Yeah, it sounds like that's what happened. So are these the mages? Are these all mage ladies?
May the stars guide you.
Apprentice? Yeah, they're
I
all
am
apprentices.
Asha
Alright, so we're looking for wisps. I'm not exactly sure. We apparently have to be targeting them. It's just that I don't see any. Oh, I do see one. Okay, so they're going to be like up a little bit. I saw one orbiting the tree. Which seems like a very wisp-like thing to do.
I am listening. Good luck, friend.
Now she wants us to rally 10 Frey Feather Hippogriffs.
Asha Fela.
These ones are going to be a little bit to the south here. And we did hit level 29. Let's have a look at the Unholy Talent tree. Defile. Oh god. Okay, replaces Death and Decay. I thought it was going to be another button. That's why I said, oh god. Defile replaces Death and Decay. Defile the target ground, dealing 108 shadow damage to all enemies over 10 seconds. While you remain within your Defile, your Scourge Strike will hit 7 enemies near the target. Every second, if any enemies are standing in Defile, it grows in size, dealing increased damage. Man, that sounds really cool for like, if we're doing just huge pulls, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna want that by the time we get into Dragonflight. I'm not sure if we need it right now. When a Festering Wound pops, it generates an additional 2 runic power. Doesn't this pop them to flare up? Maybe it pops when they die with it on them. Feasting Strikes. Festering Strike has a 15% chance to generate 1 rune and grant Runic Corruption. I don't know what Runic Corruption is. Let's go here for now, I think. I like the idea of generating more runes. Oh, this is Runic Power. Okay, yeah, I want runes. I don't really need Runic Power. This one has a 15% chance to generate a rune. Let's take that for now. Yeah, I'm typically good on Runic Power right now, I feel like. Where we kind of fall short sometimes is not having enough runes to like continue Scourge Striking or to apply Festering Strike. Oh, well, we angered somebody. A Horde Poacher. Okay, yeah, he was trying to poach that Hippogriff. We can remain mounted for this? Is that true of any quest where we have to use an item? We can literally stay on our mount. Now, can you stay mounted when you gather, like, ore and herbs, too? Can you stay mounted while you skin? That's really crazy. I didn't know that. Huh. much easier to complete in Cataclysm than in Classic Era. We have a breadcrumb over here. Let's go check that out first, in case it's stuff we can do right in this area. Instant dismount. I swear to God that the dismount rate in retail is so much higher than the dismount rate in Classic. Just because they want you to go after the mount items. It's like they create the problem to sell you the solution type of thing. This is a cool looking little area. And of course the Lost Apprentice is dead.
Peace be with you.
What do you want?
Go
Dark
in
Mist
peace.
Legacy. I am chained to this place. It takes so much effort just to speak to you. I can barely maintain this shape. I could help you, but please help me pull myself together first. 6 piles of glowing soil. Should we help somebody pull themselves back together?
Illume light your path.
I remember the Arathi Highlands when we helped Mesriel, like, bring herself out of the earth, and then we
Goddess
paid for it
watch over
by
you.
having to fight her.
Asha Feralas.
So we'll see how this goes. We need glowing soil too. I have not been really looking around for the glowing soil. But it's probably not going to be on parts of the ground that are not soil. So let's look over here.
Ishnudal Dieb. Go in peace. Elune light your path.
Alright, another... Oh, the other spirits and I are bound here by a cruel demon named Varinius. Alright, so we have to take him
May the
out.
stars guide you.
This seems like a good sign. It's having us kill a demon, so I'm okay with that. I'm hoping that she doesn't also turn out to be a demon. Like, in disguise. Oh, she is bad.
Goddess bless you.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. I knew it. Anytime we like help a spirit like regain power or regain a form or free them, we're actually helping a bad guy.
Greetings. Goddess watch over you.
Yep, here we go. We're not gonna kill her? No, she's just out. Alright, well, let's head back.
Elune be with you. Elune light your path.
Out with it! On your way!
Alright, next up we're going after Gordok Enforcers and Gordok Ogre Mages.
Off you go!
And then to go do the orb.
Move it!
And then we need to deliver the orb to
On
Estelon.
your way!
What brings you here? Farewell.
Use the whistle to rally the wandering forest walkers. We saw those guys.
Be careful.
And then the other turn-in is up top here. For talent points, we should probably just go into crit chance now. Sounds like a good idea. We're unlocking dungeons and battlegrounds that I don't even know.
What brings you here? Farewell.
Use the modified soulstone to capture a Gordok Ogre.
May the stars
Okay.
guide you.
Something we can do. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to take a break here for today. And we'll pick up here next time. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate all of the support on this series. I am having a lot of fun on the Death Knight. It has been a real blast. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.